Hello, everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. Is this a trick? Is this a trick? No, it's not. Maybe it is. Hello, everyone. Hey. Okay. Whoop. Hello, y'all. Welcome to Spice Isle Cafe. And this episode, we are going to do something very special. We're going to either trick you or we're going to give you a treat. It is costume weekend, Halloween weekend. So, hey, why not get in on the fun? So, my husband got me these. I'm still getting used to them. So, whatever I do that doesn't look natural, forgive me now, okay? So, come in the room, go and say hi, get your auntie, your grandma, your significant other, whoever it is, so that they can come and check out this live. Because today we are making, what do you think we're making, tricks? I can put this back on. I don't even know where my eyes are. Oh my goodness! Look at this, y'all. Look at this, 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 look at this. Okay, I need to stop. I need to stop. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna take this off my head for a little bit. I might put it back on in the end, but woo, I'm already getting hot. I know. I'm supposed to be, can you guess it? Can you guess it? Who am I? I mean, that's kind of easy. I mean, it's like, who am I? I know I just did the Usain Bolt sign, but I'm studying not usable. Listen, it is a crazy weekend. It's a fun weekend. We're gonna get in on the fun, and today we are making, who knows what we're doing? I hope you pay attention, okay? I have something that looks like noodles here. I have some heavy whipping cream, and I have a jar of something. What are we doing? We are making sea moss ice cream. Now, this is what sea moss actually looks like when it's dried. It is that moss. I think you can get it from for the divers, those of you who go by the reefs and so on, and they can get the moss from there. Now, in other cultures, like Asian cultures, I know they put like these, it's like seaweed really. They put it in salads, and for vegetarians, they put it in all different kinds of dishes. But for us, we usually take it, we wash it out, and we dry it. It comes like this, and then we make it into a drink. So if you remember, I had an episode, a 1-minute recap you will see with sea moss. So check out this 1-minute recap while I take out my freezing tool here. what kind of ice cream? Listen, I think this is original. This is Caro on the Market Spice Isle Cafe. Listen, if you have not visited my live before, you really need to check it out. And all the recipes that I have on my blog. But this is a very first time. I never even had that when I was back home. And I mean, back in Grenada. Now, I am trying this. I try a lot of different recipes. Can you tell? So I made the sea moss where you just look at the recap. I am going to pour 2 cups of that in my ice cream maker. Well, it's not my ice cream maker. The ice cream maker here. Thanks to my sister. Shout out to KTTV. Check out her live because she has a lot going on there too. And I am going to pour 2 cups of sea moss. It's thick, y'all. It's really thick. But that's a good thing. So I'm going to pour 2 cups of there in the ice cream maker, and I'm going to just turn it on. Ooh, some good stuff. Okay, so this is a cup and a half in here. Ooh, Lord, nice and thick. I'm going to pour 1 cup of the heavy whipping cream in there. And then I have the next half of cup of the sea moss that I made earlier. Oh, so good. Yes. And now I am going to put on the little... Let me see if I can fit this on properly. Yes, I'm telling you. This is supposed to be quite simple. So, if your machine works from the get-go, then it should just be simple. You just mix the heavy cream. Oh, I'm wetting my... See, I'm not even accustomed with these. I'm wetting my costume, y'all. So any comment about the costumes you are wearing this weekend? If you're wearing any costumes? I'm just gonna leave this here so you can see what sea moss is if you don't know. I'm gonna put back the sea moss that I made. Now you may ask, how is it that I came up with this idea?
So Daniel, which is good, I'm glad he's here, he said, that's one good looking sous chef. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
At least
Daniel,
somebody's giving me credit.
My goodness. So you may ask how I came up with this idea. So per request of my husband this week, he wanted sea moss, and I'm like, okay, I'll just make some sea moss. And then I thought of my life, what is it that I'm going to do for my life? And I'm like, well, I just made sea moss. Why not turn it into ice cream? Woohoo! Fun. So I'm going to put that back in the fridge, and I'll show you when this really starts churning a bit. So I am going to get my little jar ready for when sea moss is done. I'm already ready to have this ice cream. So I'm just getting my scoop Can you tell I'm short?
So, Esther said, finally, Neil, useful input. Love the costume. Ah, yeah. So that's Esther. Oh.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep you too long today. Because I know everyone has to go trick or treating or, you know, whatever it is that you're doing at home with your family this weekend. I know some countries have independence celebration, you know, maybe in their house obviously and social distancing party. But there's a lot happening this weekend. So what we're making is sea moss ice cream, and we're using an electric machine. Traditionally, we'll have the machine where you have to turn, you have to put ice and salt and just be there churning, but I don't have that here. I haven't seen that here. So we're gonna let this here do its thing, and I am going to get ready in a while because I did have some. I made some last night. And I'm happy I did because we had a little issue today. So it is already thickening. I have to wipe the top of this. Yes, it's getting nice and thick. I am going to get the one I made last night. And let's see if it is ready to come out. If not, then I'll give it a few moments. So I had this one made last night. Let me see if it will come. And then I am going to kind of plate this. I'll show you what this comes like. So it's gonna look, you know, creamy and nice. Really and truly, you can top it off with whatever you like. Because this is sea moss, you have to be careful like what you pair it with. For those of you who love toppings on your ice cream, I just gonna top this off with some cherries today. So let me see if this is ready to come out. Woo! Yes, I'm loving this. Look at this. So the thing is, for you to get this beautiful consistency and so forth, after this has churned for about half an hour, you put this in a, you know, a container like this or whatever container you have that can go into the freezer, and let it stay there for about 4 hours, and then you can take it out and it comes like this. So I am going to plate this here for you, or for my husband, because if I didn't give him I wouldn't, you know, see this today because he probably would have eaten everything last night. But I am doing a simple 2 scoop in here. Look at this, y'all. How gorgeous it is. I am going to put, let me get cherries. I am going to just put 2 cherries or 3 on top. Look at this. I mean, what more can you want in life than to have some sea moss ice cream topped with some cherries? Oh my goodness. So it is just simple, nothing too crazy. Again, as I said, I did one before, so I kind of want to show you, I'm not sure if you can bring it closer so that they can see it's coming together. It is actually thickening in here, and as I said, once the timer stops, is just to take it, pour it out in something like this or a container with a covered lid, and put it in the fridge for at least 4 hours. Now, again, this is the final product, so sea moss ice cream at its best. Just mix the sea moss as you saw before, and a link will be at the bottom where we have the sea moss drink being made so that you can see all the steps, and then you just add your heavy whipping cream. Now you may ask, well, I didn't see you add sugar or any kind of sweetener. Now I did that when I made the drink, so I did not add any sweetener after the fact. When I made the drink, I used sweetened condensed milk and evaporated milk, so I didn't need to use any kind of sweetener because sweetened condensed milk is already sweetened, of course. So I didn't use anything else afterwards. So, do you have any questions, concerns? It would be nice if they can actually see the inside of this as how it's thickening, because it is looking fluffy, as I would say. It is fluffy. Yeah, and I know my husband will be devouring this. I may have a little bit later. So again, I'm gonna cover this. What I did, I actually had some plastic wrap with foil just to make sure and keep everything tight, and had it in the fridge, in the freezer rather.
So, so let's say probably wants to know where Chef Neil. Chef Neil is busy running tech.
Yeah, he's a sous chef, he's a technician, he's everything today. So caps off to Neil. I know he wants his props, so let's give him his props. Okay, I'm putting this back in the freezer.
Okay. Made a sous chef.
So I need, can the people see the inside of this as when it's fluff up, because I cannot stop it before?
As close as we can get.
Let me see.
So
I'll stop it.
That's as close as they can get.
Okay, so I actually stopped this. I'll put it back on in a while. I'll ask the sous chef to come and open this so you can see how it is, how it gets before I put it in this jar and put it in the freezer. Great. So you can see this already, and it has only been, what, 10 minutes or so in there, 10-15 minutes, and it gets, I leave it for half an hour so it could get all of the goodness. I need, but this is the consistency. It's more of a soft serve. It's gonna be more of a soft serve, so let me lean this so you can see again. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. And then when you put it in the freezer for the 4 hours, then it will get kind of like this, so that you can have more of that texture, that ice cream texture. So I'm gonna give this a taste. Oh, I'm telling you, it's so creamy and it's smooth. You put it on your tongue and it just disappears, like, whoa. Okay, so listen, I know you have to go trick-or-treating. You have stuff to do with your family. I don't want to have to keep you here too long. Do you have any questions? Anything from me before I let you go? Because I want to wrap this up to have this ice cream, or the sous chef will. But I want to make sure that you like, share, subscribe, comment. Have you ever done sea moss before or would like to try it? And the recipe will definitely be up after the live. Until next time, one love, my people.